Spirituality, spiritual health will have you making better decisions from a higher vantage point. You will be able to see everything. You will be inspired. You will take action from an inspired place. You will feel, you will understand what to do. Make better decisions for your life so that your overall life can improve. Today's video is about spirituality. How spirituality, spiritual health can help us improve our lives. It is part of the physical, emotional, mental, overall health. Is part of holistic, a part of holistic health when you add spirituality, which is something that society, something we do not always pay close attention, but is making its way back into people's lives. We kind of put spirituality at the top, but I think spirituality is more like the foundation, because you have our essence, our soul, our spirit. And from there, when you take a look at it, from there comes what decisions we're going to make, what we're going to do out into the world, what kind of job I'm going to have. All of these come from who you are. What's going on, everybody? Today I had this idea that I really wanted to share with everybody. So this channel is about holistic healing. It's just about taking a perspective of your health from all angles, not just one perspective. Because I think when it comes to improving your overall wellness, well-being of life, health-wise, becoming happier, having better health, being healthy, having a healthier heart, lungs, functioning body, cardiovascular, we have positive emotions, positive mental well-being. All this has to be looked at from a much grander perspective, instead of just go for a run, just eat just these foods, just talk to somebody about your issues. I prefer the highest. There's like a spectrum. So you have spiritual health, mental, emotional, and then you have the physical and all the other layers. Like, I used to be in a lower state of well-being, of chronic anxiety, chronic pain, and I've tried to address those issues at different lower levels, physical health. But sometimes we can only do so much until we need help from higher levels. Sometimes right now you may not be able to do something physically. We may have chronic pain, we may have issues that we just cannot go for runs or exercises. So then we look at the emotional, mental, spiritual. So this video is about taking a look at your overall holistic health from spirituality. You need spirituality, your spiritual health, your spiritual life to complete everything else, you need your spiritual health to complete your overall health. The reason I say this is because, and it can be your religion, it can be some spirituality that you find to find solace, to find peace, well-being, and to also understand the life that you're in, understand what life is all about, a grander, better, bigger experience, perspective. If you don't have spirituality, you may not be able to make sense of what's happening to you, what's happening for you, what's happening around you, what is happening around the world. When you have either religion, spirituality, things can make more sense, that can help you be at ease whenever chaos happens, whenever we have a death of a loved one, whenever we have financial crisis, whenever we have any sort of crisis at all in our life, when we go through physical pain. That's what I had gone through, am going through, to help me find my spiritual health. We need all of them. It's like a tripod. Every leg is very important. Without one, something is going to feel unbalanced, unstable. So I'll just ask these questions. What is spirituality to you? What is religion to you? What can we find in these lessons and these spiritual teachings and in spiritual truth, whether passed down from the Bible, passed down from spiritual gurus, spiritual teachers? What can we take from them? Take everything with a grain of salt. Take what you need. Take what it is that will help you. Don't believe everything. Just take what it is that you need, so you can find your peace, so you can find your solace and understanding for what's happening in your life. So Yeah, just a very quick message. I just wanted to explain that to you. So if someone is in need of understanding, trying to figure out what's happening in the world, what's happening in their life, and they don't understand, maybe you need a perspective of spirituality, spiritual health, finding time for yourself, setting a time for yourself to just sit and relax and breathe and slow down things, because we can get pulled away from whatever's happening in the world, whatever's happening in our daily life, our routine every day, and time could just go by so much faster when we're just not taking our time to just sit back and relax, and just take everything all in. When we take time for ourselves, then we can really answer the questions what these things actually mean for us, spiritual truth. But spirituality helped me gain the understanding that everything has its connectedness in there. When we suffer, when we go through pain, we may feel isolated. We may think to ourselves, I'm the only one going through this. I'm a victim of life, of circumstances. I'm not a part of everything and everyone else. It can make us feel we're pushed to the side. But when you come back to spirituality or God, then we can understand we still are under the umbrella of God, higher power, spirituality. We still understand there is a connectedness, a force to all of this, and make us feel more, to realize that we are actually included in all of this. We're not separate. The way I look at it is, we see a tree. The tree is like the center of the tree, right? You have its roots. You have these roots underneath, and you have these branches, and these branches break off into more branches. But does one of the branches mean that it's not the same tree? It is still part of the tree. It's just a different area, a different part. When your spiritual health, your mental, emotional, and your physical health are all aligned, then you have a feeling of well-being and connectedness to it all. And that can save you from whatever struggle that you may be going through. So just an idea I wanted to bring up, I wanted to share with you guys. Whenever there's some sort of crisis, you can always fall back onto your spirituality. When something's happening, it may pull you out of your spiritual health. But when you come back and get centered, and they all build on each other, they will help with each other. If you improve your physical health, you may be able to tap in more into spirituality. If you improve your physical health, you can improve your emotional, mental, and through that, there's one way, that is just one outlet that can help you connect back to your spirituality, or focusing on your spiritual health can help everything else improve. When I noticed why spiritual health improved, which is having a well-being, then I naturally wanted to be healthier and physicality. I would naturally wanted to take care of my health and eating better, whatever that means to you. And I wanted to strive to reach happier states or positive states, or whatever that meant to me. What do I need to do in my life? What changes may I need to make in order to maintain equilibrium of peace, of positivity, of eating healthy? And everything will fall into its place when you take a look at it from that way. So I appreciate you guys watching. Always take care of your spirituality, your spiritual health. It is one of the main important pillars that you need for overall holistic healing and holistic health, to look at the world, to feel connected to it, to not feel separate, and to improve your overall day-to-day life, to understand life in a deeper level. And whenever something happens, some crisis will happen, you have that to fall back onto.